What's up, guys and gals? This is Roy from Roy's Customs, and it is a very nice day out here. And as you can see, I have my car taped off again and masked off. I'm going to be working on the hood today. I'm going to do a little bit at a time so that it's not too strenuous trying to do the whole thing. It wouldn't matter. You can do the whole thing all at once if you want to, but I'm just going to do it a little bit at a time. Do a little sanding, shoot it with primer, do some sanding, shoot it with primer. So y'all stay tuned for that. Put my mask on. Okay guys, there's actually a couple reasons why I'm doing it this way. First reason is I'm limited on primer. I only have one can. Second is I'm limited on sandpaper because I've only got a few sheets. I did find a couple of more sheets, so I've got 3 sheets of new, and then I've got 3 sheets of old that I've cleaned really well. So I at least got enough that I should be able to finish the hood. The bad thing is doing it with rattle can. It kind of sucks because it's probably actually going to take about 2 or 3 cans to do the hood, probably 2 or 3 to do the roof. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is do what I can. Like I say, I'll let that dry a little bit. I'll do some more sanding, and then I'll hit it up with some more primer. And so that way, if I do run out of primer too quickly or whatever, then I'll at least be able to stop where I'm at, and I won't go on anymore, and it won't be that big of a deal. Like I say, when you're working with a budget, like I am, the only reason I actually have primer this week is because my buddy actually got me a can of primer. So anyways, that's why I've got primer this week. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had the primer this week. So anyways, because I want to keep doing something every weekend. I want to try to bring you something every weekend. That way, maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you won't. Anyways, like I say, I'm going to let this dry for a few more minutes, and then I'll get back at it. I'll do another section, shoot it up, do another little piece, shoot it up, and when we get done, hopefully we'll have the whole hood completely in primer, hopefully. The other bad thing about using rattle can, especially on a big giant surface like the hood, unless you're really laying it on pretty thick, you're going to get lines in it, and then it's going to look kind of goofy for a while. That is one of the main reasons why I would rather use a paint gun, but I can't because I don't have one anymore. And you know, anyways, so we're going to do this as budget as possible with what we got. Hopefully by the time I'm ready to paint it, I will be able to have paint full thing of primer, because like I said, it will still need another actual coat of primer. This is the primer coat that I'm actually going to use to find my bad spots and stuff, so to help me fill in the bad spots. And this actually lets me go around and look for little rust pits and stuff. So anyways, here in a few minutes I'm going to get back to it and get back to sanding, priming, and we're going to get this finished up for you today. So well, we're coming up on the last section. It's going to be cutting it close, but there may be enough to do it if I, you know, go light on this last little spot. And I will show you real quick here how I had revamped. Alright, since I'm waiting for this last spot to dry, there is one more little section. If I'm lucky, I might have enough in that can to finish this one last little section. I'm going to take a second here and I'm going to show you how to basically clean your sandpaper. Get it cleaned back up, knock some of the little spots off of it. And you'll find that there's little spots where it cakes up on you. And if you work hard enough, you can get it with the bristles on the brush, but just knock them off there. Just the little spots that kind of cake up, you'll see them. Sometimes they're stubborn and they don't want to leave whenever you use your wire brush, but go over them, use your wire brush, go back over it, finish stuff off. You may have a few tiny ones that kind of linger, but you can knock those off. But anyways, just wanted to show you that real quick. So stay tuned for the rest, and I'll have a little bit more yapping my flap a little later at the end of the video. Close, but I don't know, hopefully I got enough. Okay, one can did the whole hood. Well, it's a small car, so one can did the whole hood, which isn't too bad. So anyways, okay, we have our hood done to this point. I did mess up a little bit here, got a little crunchy, but it's okay. It's not a big deal, it is primered. And this is just the initial coat, as you know. This is going to help me find bad spots, which I already know I got a bad spot here. There's a bad spot over in this corner. A couple of small spots in through here. Other than that, the hood isn't too bad. Honestly, this car was actually in really good shape when I got it as far as the paint and stuff. The rocker panels were rusting out really bad though. But I guess it's a ZX2 thing, because I have seen a lot of them in this particular area. And one of them that I've seen in particular, the guy still drives it, and the rocker panels are completely gone on both sides, which, wow. Anyways, I want to talk a little bit about the hood. The hood is not super important to me because I'm thinking about making a fiberglass hood. Now, why would I do that? Well, number one, it's going to shave some weight. Number two, I'm going to build it to where it's raised a little bit. That way it gives me a little bit more room. But it's still going to be, with the body line and stuff, it's still going to be lined up like it's supposed to. But it'll give me a little bit more room underneath the hood. And it'll be held down with pins, so I can knock off the latch too, so that'll be a little bit more weight off. How much weight is it going to lose? I don't know. I'd have to weigh this and weigh my hood after I get it made. Surely it's not going to be a whole lot, because this hood doesn't weigh hardly anything anyways, but it's something that I want to do, something that I'm going to do. So anyhow, that's sort of the plans. I'm more than certain that they actually have one for this car. As a matter of fact, I think I've seen it somewhere. I think they even have a carbon fiber hood too, which I had thought about that, but those are really expensive, and I'd have to have a whole lot of juice in order to afford one of those. But anyways, we'll see though. We'll see how everything goes, but that's one of the reasons why I want this to be relatively smooth and stuff. I'll sand down this rough spot and stuff, and I'll get it sanded down, and then whenever I decide to make the fiberglass hood, I want to make sure that it's pretty smooth so that it looks good. So that's kind of the idea on that part. Kind of really all I wanted to talk to you about on this particular part. So anyways, I may need to do a little bit of smoothing there because that looks really rough. And the wind is today, but it's still a pretty nice day. So anyways, that's it for the hood. That's all I got for this week on that part. Like I say, I'll have another video for you with the new ZX2 license plate that I'm making. It is much bigger. It's going to be a whole lot nicer. It looks a lot better, and you can read it a lot better too than the little one. The little one I liked. Like I say, I'm still going to keep it and finish it up and stuff, but it's not going to be for the car. The big one will be for the car. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Feel free to subscribe, hit the notifications, and have a spectacular day or night, whichever one it is for you. Peace out.